What is up, guys? It's Tom here and welcome to a breaking football news video. Jose Mourinho, it's official, has been appointed as the new Manchester United manager. Sky Sports News HQ confirmed it just like a couple of hours ago, maybe one and a half hours ago, that Jose Mourinho in London signed a contract for Manchester United to become the new manager of Manchester United, and this has been on the cards for many months. But now that it has been officially announced, I would really love to know, where do you think Manchester United will finish next season and who will Jose Mourinho bring in? And I think it will be one of the most fascinating, if not the most fascinating and most interesting Premier League seasons to date. And Mourinho symbolically wore a black and red tie for the final stage of the negotiations, and I guess he wanted to show respect for the Manchester United colours on the 12th anniversary of him winning the Champions League for the first time with Porto. And I think this has been Mourinho's dream all along since that day. He wanted to succeed Sir Alex Ferguson in 2013. He couldn't do that. He went back to Chelsea and he won the title, he won the League Cup at Chelsea. But I think he engineered his sacking at Chelsea, because, you know, he would have never resigned at Chelsea, but he basically locked horns with everyone at Chelsea, including the team doctor. And I think this was his master plan, to get sacked by Chelsea, because he knew that Van Gaal would most likely be sacked, and Jorge Mendes, Jose Mourinho's agent, is one of the most powerful agents in world football. And I think Mendes and Ed Woodward, the Man United chief executive, have long agreed that this would happen, even though some of the board members were unsure on Mourinho, whether his personality and his tactical style of play would suit Manchester United. There is a big question mark. Will Mourinho play the young players or not? And also, will Mourinho play defensive football? But I think Mourinho gets a little bit hard ride in terms of his style of play, because he outscored Barcelona in 2 of the 3 seasons at Real Madrid. He broke all sorts of goal scoring records. And I actually remember when Jose Mourinho went to Chelsea for the first time, he played scintillating football. He won the league by 95 points, which is still to this day a Premier League record. And I think he played brilliant football. He had Drogba, Damien Duff and Iron Robben on either side. And I remember watching that Chelsea side and saying, wow, they play amazing football. And also, he was defensively solid, but he played attacking football. If he has the players, he will play attacking football. He is a winner. He always sets up his teams to win the game. And if that requires defending, then he will do so. And I think he will be a huge asset for Manchester United, because Manchester United, since Ferguson have retired, they have been crying out for a manager like this. So it will be very interesting whether Zlatan Ibrahimovic ends up in the Premier League, because he says that he already decided what his next move will be. The Sky sources understand that Manchester United are the only Premier League option he has considered, but also he has an absolute ludicrous offer from an unnamed Chinese super club, which is worth £53 million over 2 seasons, and that we are talking about only salaries here, because Zlatan, he ran down his contract at PSG, so he's a free agent. And he says, I know what I want, the future is already written, I made my decision a long time ago. I would be shocked, to be honest, if he went to a Chinese club. I would be shocked. I think he just had his best season of his career, scoring something like 50 or 51 goals for Paris Saint-Germain. He won an absolutely insane amount of trophies, and he actually won 9 league titles in the 10 seasons that he has been at a professional football club as a professional football player, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So I think it's amazing. He says there are concrete offers from England, Italy, and other countries, including outside of Europe. Nothing is happening right now. It's the European Championship. That's what he's concentrating on. And he says about Mourinho that I've spoken to Mourinho every day since I left Inter, so there is no secret. I had a great relationship with Mourinho and fantastic time when I was working with him. And here is his record, as you can see. He is just a winner, and I don't think that Zlatan Ibrahimovic will 100% win the Premier League at Manchester United, because you know he had a lot of really fast workaholic players around him at Paris Saint-Germain who have pace and agility, and at Manchester United there are not many players like that. But if Mourinho can bring in 2 or 3 really big players who can change this Manchester United team around, if he brings in Zlatan Ibrahimovic, brings in a winger who can score goals, then I can see Manchester United definitely being a huge contenders for the Premier League title. And I think it will be fascinating to see how Zlatan Ibrahimovic will cope in the Premier League, because it's definitely the most competitive league in the world. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic, I think he's a world-class striker, but he turns 35 in October, so it will be very interesting how he copes with the relentless pace of the Premier League, which we all love to see. But of course, nothing is certain at the moment. And he says that I had a great season. I proved that age is just a number. Everything is in your head. If I want to do it, I will do it. So I don't think that he will go to China or the MLS, because he's in his prime at the moment and he still has a good 2 years in him. And I heard that he could get a 1 + 1 year contract at Manchester United. So let me know what you think about this news. Jose Mourinho being officially appointed as Manchester United manager, and what can he achieve at Manchester United next season. The Premier League will be fascinating. Jurgen Klopp, Guardiola, Conte at Chelsea, Jose Mourinho at Manchester United, and Pochettino at Tottenham. It will be just incredible. Arsene Wenger at Arsenal. It will be absolutely amazing. Every big game, 2 big managers will clash. And of course the rivalries will be again brought up. Guardiola against Mourinho. That used to be Real Madrid Barcelona against Real Madrid. Now it will be Manchester City against Manchester United. So it will be fascinating to watch the Premier League next season. I can't wait, and also I can't wait for the Euros as well. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. See you later, guys. Goodbye.